What's up, everybody? So, a couple people were a little disappointed that they didn't get to see Thunder running around and exploring his new enclosure in the last video. Well, guys, you got to remember, he's still a reptile, and those big environmental changes can be a little bit scary, and he was a little shy for the first couple days. But as you can see, he's back to his normal, curious self. And I actually have plenty of footage of the first week of this little guy exploring and eating and just getting used to his new digs. So, sit back, relax. You guys are watching Scales 13. This is my buddy Thunder here, and we're going to show you our first week of messing around with this enclosure that we've newly renovated. Ready, guys, so it's Thunder's first meal in his new home and he is doing great. So the first day, yesterday, he was actually really shy in the enclosure. I didn't see him the whole day. I was kind of bummed out that the whole process had stressed him out a little bit. Normally I've taken him out of the enclosure to do stuff before, but usually goes back in the same enclosure, and usually after an hour or two he's fine. I guess we're changing the substrate and everything. He thought he was going into a new space where he wasn't comfortable with. It didn't look the same, didn't smell the same. All the wood and decor came from the same enclosure at the same time. I think adding that brand new substrate just changed the smell too much, where he just didn't feel 100% comfortable. But this is his first meal back. He's still comfortable with me. He saw me and approached me when he was in this little dig box over here and came right out, and I was happy for that. And of course he came out for food, so he's acclimating just fine. This is his second day. As you can see, he's a little dirty, but that's because he's on a mostly topsoil substrate now, mixed with some play sand, but he's doing just fine. You still see his colors. Still see the colors just fine. Honestly, I don't care if he looks a little dusty. As long as he's healthy, that's all that matters to me. Right, bud? Thunder. Thunder. This is so awesome having him at eye level, guys. I'm really just sitting here just chilling in a chair where my body's totally at ease, and it's gonna be so much easier to film. And not even just for film, guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love you guys so much, but I love my Ackie. I love my Ackie more. So with that being said, I'm just so happy that now I can actually just sit here and interact with him without laying on my stomach and being uncomfortable and and I'm having a nice enclosure to live in and everything. This is great. This is honestly just going to be a better way for me to interact with him. It's going to be easier to spend all that time in front of the enclosure. Now that I'll be more comfortable, I think he'll be more comfortable when I approach the enclosure, because now I don't look like a huge giant until he can actually see who I am. Day 4. He's literally just waiting for me to get home in his basking spot. All right, you want a roach? First roach in the new enclosure. Yeah. Yeah. These things bury themselves in the dirt so fast. I might as well just keep tongue feeding them. I don't think my wife really cares at this point if I'm feeding dubia roaches, because one's never gotten out, and if I'm feeding them straight to the animal, it's like, all right, whatever. But same time, I don't want to risk it. Maybe more. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, so he's doing fine right now. Let's see what the temperature is on this basking spot. Basking spot. I mean, that's some dirt. It's not really a rock. I mean, that's a good. Okay, 131. That's good. Okay, now let's try out. I feel you tongue flicking. You bite me, so help me God, you will not get the next roach. It will go to the leopard geckos. 142. That's not bad. Let's see exactly where you are, buddy. You can't eat that. 135. Are you sure that's 135? It's like right under the thing. 138. Okay, closer to 140. Let's see about this rock. Too low light, guys. 120. Nah, heck no. There's no way. Okay, 126. That makes more sense. But right here, that should be in the 140s. Hey, hey, we're not done yet. You can't go back there. So yeah, his favorite hiding spot, guys, there we go, is behind his new box. So it actually doubles as a nice little wraparound corner hide for him, which he does not mind. All right. Yeah, early on, guys, his enclosure was packed with so much stuff. It was like, cool, he has a ton of hiding places, so he feels secure. Now that he's older, all right, buddy, chill, man. Stay in the enclosure, please. I will give you food. Relax, bud. Relax. Hey. Yes, the phone doubles as a barrier to keep your butt inside. Come on, man, I don't need you falling. I mean, you're only like 2 feet off the ground, but still. All right. Hey, come here. I'm gonna work for this one. Come here. Hey, come on, work for it. Come over here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I can't even see him myself. Oh man, here we go. All right, you want the Lazarochi little Velociraptor? That look cool. Good boy. Get a close up of you munching that thing down. Circle of life, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Come here, Chubby. Just get a look at you. Let me get a look. Good boy. Nice under the stomach. Put you right here. There you go. Let's see, now how'd you react to that? Okay, not bad. Still tongue flicking, still moving. Okay, you're doing pretty good, bud. There you have it, guys. A totally acclimated Ackie monitor to his new little renovations and his nice little room. Now, granted, guys, like I said before, the 4x2x2 is not big enough for an adult-size Ackie monitor. Now, this guy's just a little bit over a year, so right now I think the horizontal space isn't bad right now. Now that I've cleared it out a little bit, you know, he has places where he can dig, he has places where he can hide, and he has a nice dig box where he can completely bury his body. So I think this is okay for now as a minimum. But that 6-foot enclosure is coming in the future once we all get ready to move, right, bud? When I move and I get more space, that means you get more space. Will that be great? You and the blue tongue? Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing? He's so crazy. Good job, bud. Okay. And it's literally on top of my phone. I gotta cut now. You guys won't believe this. Oh my god. This is... Alright, buddy. Alright, we're gonna cut now, guys. I gotta make sure he doesn't escape. Bye. Crazy, bud. He's just curious. This guy is literally using every piece of the enclosure. It's funny, he'll kind of use this side over here with those vents. He'll kind of use the vents as like a little makeshift ladder to climb up to this little perch right here. Hey bud, you want to come out? You want to come out? You want to? Good boy. Wow, guys, as you can see, he's getting better. Now look, see, inside the enclosure, he's more comfortable with me touching him and moving him around and stuff. But as you can see, he's coming to me. He's getting there. Good boy. Now he wants me to go away. See? So I'm gonna back away. I'm not gonna go away totally, but I'm gonna give him space. See? Just show him respect. Now here he comes. See, that's all you need. See, when they close their eyes, they're wishing you go away. So, I mean, some people have the mindset of, oh well, he'll just get used to me, and I'll just stay here until he gets used to this, and then he won't want me to go away. I don't like doing that because from the people I've talked to and stuff like that, I just don't like to annoy my animal because monitor lizards, they remember stuff. So if he thinks I'm annoying him, it's just gonna slink away and maybe crawl into a hole or something. And then guess what? Our little bonding exercise is over. So what I like to do is I like to give my animal its space, and you see how he comes back over to me. And this comes from just the experience of just knowing your animal, not even just dealing with a bunch of monitors. Just like, this is Thunder responds positively to this. Now look at this. Look at what I'm getting here. Now I'm getting the reward where he's approaching me and doing exactly what I want him to do. See how he's coming in my hand? And even this is fine. You see how he still has most of his body in the enclosure, but he's still sitting on my hand? Just the fact that this animal will approach me and lay on my hand like this and then just look at me is honestly just the most rewarding thing right now. Like, I'm willing to wait until he's ready to crawl all the way out. He still gets spooked when he gets out of the enclosure. I don't necessarily think it's me at this point, not to sound egotistical or anything, but I think, that looks kind of cool. Look at us, bud. Look at you looking at me. Oh, now you're really looking at me. Hey, bud. But yeah, I think one of the most awesome things is that, you know, you can have like one of these, I guess, whatever you want to call it, intimate moment with your animals, where this little guy is literally just, you know, kind of just crawling up to you and showing you that he doesn't necessarily see you as a negative thing. Like, now you're becoming a part of this animal's environment. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm still super excited, even after having this animal for 1 year. Just the way this interaction is, this is the reason why I wanted a Varanus Acantharis. This is the reason why I wanted an Ackie monitor. Although, like I've said in other videos, some Ackies just never tame down, I was willing to take the risk just to get something like this. And this little guy is quickly becoming definitely one of the favorites in my... What are you doing, buddy? You're definitely becoming one of my favorites in the small collection that I have. Now, granted, don't tell the others that. I mean, even though, you know, they don't care as long as they're getting cared for properly. But yeah, guys, like, this guy is definitely like one of the most fun to deal with because they're just so interactive once you get them to chill out. And guys, as you can see, I'm not grabbing him, I'm not picking him up. You guys have seen me pick him up, moving around a little bit inside the enclosure. And yes, when he escapes, I do have to go grab him because then I'm worried about his safety versus taming and bonding. But at the same time, I'm trying not to stress the animal. I'm trying to basically just let him do his own thing and let him come to me while introducing myself little by little and trying to read him to make sure I'm not stressing him. Like, when he closes his eyes now, I just back away slightly. I don't close the door and give up, but if my hand is right next to him, I pull back a little bit, where we at least have a foot of space between each other. And then what I notice is the way he responds, he'll snap out of it very quickly if he's in a good mood. And he'll start tongue flicking, being curious again, you know, all the good signs. And then he starts doing his thing. Right now, he's not approaching me. He's kind of just doing his thing in general. You know, just running around, being an Ackie monitor. And I'm giving him his space, you know, letting him feel confident that I can be over here, he can be over there, and he can just be himself. Now, and watch, I bet you he's going to come right through there because all he's doing is just being silly. Yep, here he comes. And there he is. That's a good boy. Yeah. Guys, well, Thunder has taken it upon himself to hide for the rest of the day. So I hope you guys like this video. You guys requested this video, so I brought it to you. So guys, don't forget, anything you guys want to see in the future, please leave it in the comment section. And of course, guys, don't forget to follow the Instagram. The Instagram is scales_13. On that Instagram, you guys are going to see all of my announcements of when I'm going to be dropping new videos. And of course, you'll see different pictures of me just dealing with my reptiles throughout the whole week. So guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.